My name is Vitas, and welcome to the Huffington Post Thrive series. The pose I'm going to teach you today is really about opening up across your chest. And why is that beneficial? Well, I don't know about you, but for me, I can get pretty stuck on my phone or my computer, and when I do that, I'm often hunched over. I'm just here on my phone, on my computer, my shoulders hunch, my general energy isn't thriving. I'm not alive. When we stand up, when we greet the day with our chest open, our collarbones wide, we feel much more energetic and alive. All right, so these next poses, or versions of the same pose really, are going to help us to stay nice and broad, keep our good posture, and just feel like we're greeting life with a positive attitude. All right, so we're going to start sitting cross-legged. If you have a difficult time sitting cross-legged, if your knees are lifted, why don't you go ahead and sit on a blanket or a block. So Ryan sits on the blanket, and even just like another inch or two of elevation can be helpful. Good, sit up tall, close your eyes, just take a moment here, feel your breathing. Oftentimes we rarely turn inward, or we're so scattered. So we take just a moment here, be aware of your posture. Feel your pelvis, your spinal column, your rib cage, your shoulders, your neck, your head. Nice. Let your eyes open. Keep sitting up tall. Take your hands behind your back. Hook your thumbs behind your back. See if you can reach your arms behind you. Yeah, just hook your thumbs. Lift the chest up. Lift the chin slightly. Don't throw your head way back. Just look at the horizon or slightly above it. Good, breathe here. You should feel a stretch across your collarbones. Feel your shoulder blades squeezing toward each other. Good, and then switch. Hook the other thumb in front. Press your thumbs out into each other. You can feel a lift across your chest. You should feel spreading across your collarbones. Remember, we try to do this to girls in middle school, but it's for the wrong reasons. Here, you really want to try to just find space you feel good in your own body, comfortable in your own skin. Good. So this is just a preparation for the pose we're actually going to practice. So let that go, and put your hands on the floor behind you. Plant your feet on the floor in front of you, about hips distance apart. I want you to turn your hands out so they point to 10 and 2. All right, so they're not pointing straight forward, but they're not pointing straight out to the side either. Fingers should be spread. Now just take a moment here. Bend your elbows a little bit and squeeze your elbows in toward each other. You should feel when you squeeze your elbows together, a stretch happens across your chest. That same stretch you want to find. All right, now start to lean into your hands and let your hips lift up. You do want to start to drop your head back a little bit, but don't throw your head back so far that you shorten your neck. You want to keep your neck long. Really root down through every single finger, but can you especially root down through your index fingers and thumbs? As you press through your index fingers and thumbs, roll your inner arms out. Yeah, so roll those upper biceps outward. Feel your triceps hug in. Lengthen the tailbone slightly forward. Just take one last deep breath here. Should feel good. Nice, and then set your butt down. Good, so that's a pretty intense posture. We're going to do it again. We're going to make it slightly more intense. If you don't have this in you, then just stay with the last version. All right, so have your legs straight now. Turn your fingers in slightly, so instead of 10 and 2, let's go to 11 and 1 with the hands. But just start the same way. Squeeze your elbows toward each other, so bend them, hug them in. So even just this, you should feel a nice stretch. Lift the chest up, squeeze the elbows in. And then we're going to press down through the hands, straighten the arms, lift the hips up, and try to stretch your toes down. Yeah, so it's a lot here. Keep trying to stretch the toes down. Notice they might not touch. That's fine. But keep stretching the arms. Push down through your hands. Roll the inner arms out. Take 3 deep breaths here. It should be intense. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more. Nice job. Set your butt down. Cross your legs. Whew. Sit up tall. Turn your palms up. Just take a moment here. Even in the few minutes of yoga we just practiced, you should notice a difference. Close your eyes. Just turn inward. Feel yourself sitting up a little bit taller. Your heart's pumping. A little bit more energy in your body. Good. So that's why we practice. It works in real time. You don't have to wait until the next life to get some yogic karma. It happens here and now. Thank you so much for joining us for your daily dose of yoga. Make sure to check us out next week or on udaya.com.